Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday, June the 25th. I am another year older. She is another year more beautiful.
I love you.
Look at that smile.
Hi, guys. I'm sorry. I was playing on my phone. I didn't even realize we had started things.
Well, because for some reason the volumes on here did not volume.
Ah,
Let's see if I can
my
volume
hair
this
is
stuff here.
atrocious today. It is what it is.
Volumes are voluming, but something's going on. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Anywho,
Anyway,
I have cats. Bruce is right here in my lap, and that is Thor back there. They all say hi.
the cats are back in town.
You got colored on today, huh?
I did. I got some paint here. You probably can't see it.
Paint marker
Yeah. You know how we do.
from the
I'm
child.
gonna put this down a little bit more.
We did not go to the pool or anything
is
today
going on?
because it stormed. So she was all full of energy. Oh my goodness, we're moving everywhere.
I'm
We're
trying to get this to go.
trying to make me sick. It's fine. I won't look. Tell me when you're done.
There we go. I'm just trying to make it to where like we're in a good spot.
Well, that's a little awkward.
Well, hold on. No one likes you. There we go. Is that better?
That's a little better. There's more face, less chest.
Well, I mean, you know why I'm here.
I know why you're here. Anywho, so yeah, we didn't get to go to the pool today because it was storming, and she, as ever, is wild when she can't get her wiggles out. So
Oh yeah, she needed all of her wiggles out.
yeah, she was
Evelyn
wild and
said,
feisty.
"We are going out for your birthday. We are
Nice.
celebrating with the whole family by seeing Inside Out 2. I hope your day is amazing, and we will catch you after the show on replay."
Let us know how that movie is. I actually have never watched the first one. It's been on in the house, but I've never watched it or paid attention to it.
I don't remember watching it either. I don't remember. I know I've seen it.
It's been on.
And there's something with like a train. I don't know what's going on.
There's some weird elephant clown thing. I don't know.
P.S. Hit the like button.
Yes. Thumbs it up.
Shauna says that her plans changed again. She won't be missing it. Well, we're so glad you are here, Shauna.
Well, hopefully they just got delayed or postponed and not canceled.
Setting my alarm for a nap. I don't know if you woke up. Did you wake up? Did you wake up? Rick is here. He says same month as the big quack. That's him, I'm guessing.
Yep.
He's the big quack. Jennifer said everybody hide. Where are you going to put that scooter?
It's a little late.
I wouldn't see if you were sitting in the plane room anyway.
Yeah, it's a little late for me to hide. I've kind of been here all day. If I hide now, I'm not coming back out.
Andy's here. Good afternoon, evening, whatever's going on.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I will be seeing her on Saturday.
What's Saturday?
The 29th. We're going to that Ohio meetup.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, you are.
Well, you're not going because
No, I'll be at work.
Nan is here. I'm so glad to see you.
I like your little profile picture.
Joe is here.
Baby.
I don't have I mean, you know what?
He has a birthday shine.
It's a sheen.
That's what he has. The birthday shine.
Happy birthday. Everybody's saying hello to everyone. Mr. Gugahan is here, just dropping in to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you, John. I appreciate you.
Yeah, this is your first year of not having a birthday week.
Not really.
I mean, you still.
So I always used to take a week off, like especially when I worked at the longest insurance company that I worked for. We had like 7 weeks of vacation a year. So I would always just take the week around my birthday off
and just party
and just hang out. Because we didn't get to spend as much time with each other then.
True.
So, there was no point in.
Well, and I didn't work weekends then, so we were at the mercy of whatever 3 days I had to work for the week. So oftentimes you spent that week hanging out by yourself.
It's still the same.
Yeah, still the same. Butthead.
Well, no, I have a little tiny terrorist that hangs out with me now.
And I've been here with you.
Well, I know that.
But I'm working again Friday.
Charlie says, happy birthday, Dustin. Thank you, Charlie.
Very nice of all of you.
Sean is here. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As awake as I get. Well, that's so sweet.
It's me too.
Yeah.
Just on the regular. The coffee helps, but I have always like a baseline tired. I don't know what I would be if I were energetic.
Probably annoying.
I'd be concerned.
I would too. I'd be
That's
like,
what I would be.
definite pod people vibes.
If I were just like energetic,
If you were like peppy and
something
stuff,
would be wrong.
you'd be like,
If I was more than meh, how would you be?
I mean, it just depends on what we're doing. Sometimes you're super excited and giggly.
Well,
and
that's when we're at Disney World.
that's true.
We're not there right now.
That's true. We are not at Disney. And I know I don't want the background to give it away, but we are not at Disney.
Unfortunately, that is my happy place.
Shauna says 6 days, 21 hours till her vacation, but who's counting?
I don't know.
That is the plan. I will be fasting, but Evelyn said she's bringing containers, so I'm going to make sure I get some. If I'm paying $20, I'm going to get $20 worth of meat or whatever it is. I'll bring home some stuff for you.
That'll be good because
Yeah.
I'll be working, so I'll need stuff to take to lunch. And I am not fasting. I do not do that. Let me rephrase. I intermittently fast, but I don't long fast because I really, really don't want to know how mean I can be if I can't eat.
So one thing that I've been talking about, and I brought it up on Sunday on the live. If anybody those who were there, those who may have watched the replay, my goal is to not eat after 7 p.m. or at least start eating at 7, like making dinner, getting sat down at 7 or whatever. But if I haven't eaten by 7 and we haven't made dinner by 7, we haven't started dinner by 7, I'm not going to eat because I've been having a lot of issues trying to go to bed later in the night and then just kind of sitting up and having
the worst.
indigestion and all that stuff.
It is the worst. I am a horribly light sleeper. So when he can't sleep, I'm up every hour with him or 30 minutes, depending on how long it is. And the other day I had to go to work on a Friday and he was feeling miserable overnight. And I think I got 1 hour of sleep before it ended up being about a 13-hour shift. Not fun. Not at all. And if you think my brain doesn't rock on all cylinders on a regular day, imagine how it works with 1 hour of sleep.
Crazy. So that being said, I have failed at this every day since coming. So it's probably going to have to be coming off of the fast because just trying to jumpstart that in the middle of like a birthday celebration, couple of days, and
well, and I think both of us are social eaters.
Yeah.
So like if you're eating, I'm going to eat too. If I'm eating, you're going to eat too because we eat together. Like it's a family activity. It's a thing. So we've got to get out of that mindset that if one of us is eating, both of us are eating. You know, that's.
I mean, a lot of times we sit down and eat at the same time.
Right.
But, you know.
Well, like I'll eat breakfast with the girl. You typically don't eat breakfast. Or if you do, you eat later.
Yeah.
But
I need to start eating. The problem is me eating around 3 or 4 is when we're taking her home or we're at the pool or there's just issues with that timeline. And then then once we get to the point where we're taking her home and then 7 o'clock comes so fast, like especially if I got to go to the post office. But eating early just isn't in my.
It's not who we are.
It's just not. I'm just not. I mean,
we're not that kind of old yet.
I need to fix that. Somehow need to dial it in somehow. But Shauna says she got a Dutch sugar-free Rebel Tiger's blood today. So I'm guessing it's Dutch Brothers, strawberry and coconut.
I don't know.
I think she was.
No idea.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Andy says the soup that she's making that pumpkin soup, the one I like. So I'll have to probably get a container and freeze some of it.
Okay.
Because I mean, the 29th, I should probably be done with my fast sometime around the 4th or the 5th of July.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I mean, even when I end the fast,
you won't be able to start with that.
Yeah.
You'll start with bra.
Happy birthday, Dustin. Good evening, friends. From Scott, Mr. Platte River Keto.
Thanks for joining us.
You're looking pretty cool in that Keto Chow ad I've seen of you. It's pretty neat. And Sean says, thinking instead of meetups, we should do swap meets. Picnic where we bring meats to taste and swap. I mean, that's really what our meetups are.
Yeah.
Basically, we supply a good amount of meat, but then people bring other stuff, and then you can taste and see what you like and whatnot.
But I do like the name, swap meets.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. Cute play on words.
It sounds like there'd probably be a pineapple there.
That is not. That is not. Okay.
Anyway,
Does everybody remember how we talked about eggplant Fridays? Okay. Pineapples and upside down pineapples are in that realm. So don't Google it if you don't want to know.
But it's not imagery. So it's not
imagery.
But there's connotations behind it.
Yes.
So anyway.
And it is not a thing that we do at all. Do not think that.
I like to joke about it. And
he likes to threaten, but it's a no.
Like I want to go on a cruise and just put pineapples on everybody's door.
No.
Anyway, Jennifer Lucas. Dear Jennifer, I miss your face. I have not seen you in 100 years.
It's probably not that long.
Right. 96 years.
Okay. Fair enough. If
She
you're
says
96.
her sleep is pretty normal now. Well, she'd struggled with insomnia for so long.
Yeah.
She's starting to get it. She's got it all worked out. Well, that's good. You're sleeping at night and you're not struggling and watching infomercials late into the night.
Buying stuff on QVC at 3 a.m.
Well, I know I'll see her Saturday because she's riding there with me. I have to pick her up.
You're gonna strap her to your back?
I am. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna be Mando. She's gonna be
Oh, anyway.
Baby Yoda.
She's gonna be Baby Yoda. You're gonna bring some fish eggs. Anywho.
Jennifer, it'll be you, Charlie, and Jackie. You know, the friends are going to be back together. And I almost said the boys are back in town, but it's
I'll be there for you.
Nope.
Is that what you're going to do?
Mm-hmm. I don't know that song.
And you can stop at a coffee shop and just sit around and do nothing all day.
With obscenely large coffee cups.
And be in an obscenely expensive apartment in New York City that you know you can't afford. And
that's every apartment in New York City.
But you work as a waitress.
Mm-hmm.
Highly unlikely.
Yes.
Anywho.
Let's see. Yay, I'm so excited to see you guys. I'm excited to see you, Andy.
The cats are being a little bit creepy.
Stacy, do not do that to me. Now, pineapple, didn't you teach me enough with eggplant? Well, this is not photos.
This is not pictures. Although gray sweatpants, that's a thing.
But so the funny thing about this is there was a YouTuber that was so excited that her husband decorated her entire kitchen in pineapples. And everybody was like,
wink, wink, not judge, know what I mean?
Yeah. And she was like, no. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, it used to just be a decorative thing, but now it actually means something. So be aware, if your house is decorated in pineapples, you may want to look into what it means. You just may want to. Anyway.
Charlie says, I'm glad to eat sausage and not eggplants. That's a deeper meaning than I think you realize.
Yes, that's a very, very deep meaning. Oh.
Well, I'll explain it to you when you're older. Lynn said, I had to pop in and wish you a very happy birthday. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you. Andy says, be sure to bring keto chow that you want to swap. There will be a swap table for flavors.
Do we have any you don't want? Have we even tried the mushroom flavor?
I tried the mushroom. So I did try a trial run of the what you call it stuff, the cottage cheese flatbread.
Oh yeah.
And I used a packet of the mushroom keto chow.
Knock it off.
And I used I used like a 16-ounce container of the what you call it, the stuff. You know what I mean?
You're not making any actual words right now.
I
How many did
used
you
a 16-ounce container of cottage cheese,
Okay.
4 eggs,
Okay.
because it's like a half cup or whatever it was, a half cup per egg.
Mm-hmm.
And then I used a packet of non-flavored gelatin, which is a teaspoon or a tablespoon of gelatin, 2 tablespoons or whatever it is, fellas, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. And then I used a packet of the keto chow, the mushroom keto chow, and it had a wonderful flavor, but the texture just wasn't. I don't know what people are like. I agree with Steve from Serious Keto here. He was like, it works, but it's not like,
It's not something you want.
yeah, it's not. Everybody's like, oh, this is amazing. It's not. I mean, unless it's coming out differently for other, like, to me, it was just like a really thin, like, savory version of like the egg loaf,
Yeah.
but it was like, it wasn't, I don't know, maybe I didn't cook it long enough, but it started to rise, and I don't know. So anyway,
Ah, la beef.
yes. Heath is in the house. Hey yo, happy birthday. Are those pineapples upside down? Of course Heath knows.
He knows.
Wink wink. I don't know if he knows. I don't know why he knows, but he does. I don't know. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know his life.
I'm just saying. Google it, Stacy. Google it.
Oh my goodness. Ken is here. I'm glad to see you, Ken. Let's see.
Oh,
The potato was really good. The faux potato radishes.
did you just see that cat launch himself off the couch?
Yes.
They are being
I
really
bought.
weird
I
today.
have more potato packets. I bought 6 more
I like the potato packets for you to make those potato.
with the potato things, and
The
I'll make some more of
things.
those
Are very good.
sometime soon.
Those were awesome.
Lynn says everyone is here. Hi, Hungry Heath, Shauna, Stacy, Ken, Sean, Joe, everyone else I probably missed.
Exactly.
Heath goes, I do have access to the internet. Well, I'm proud of you.
We are very proud of you. No, it's just funny. Too funny.
Let's see. Joe is asking, do you follow the Hobbit habit for birthdays and give everyone a present? We don't really do presents for birthdays. We just take
No.
the kids out. Well, the girl gets a present because
Right.
she's
The
5.
small child gets more than she needs.
Yes.
Everybody else gets
Dinner
of their choice. So if they want to go out to eat, then we splurge and I pay for everybody to go out to eat. If they want dinner at home, if they want something special, we get whatever it is that they want special. So that's what we do for birthdays for any child over the age of 18. So
he says dark web much. I don't mess around with the dark web. I don't know enough about it I know enough to know that if you find a way to access it, it's more trouble than it's worth. And I don't need that drama in my life.
I know how to eBay, YouTube, and check my email. And that's about the extent of it. And I try not to really do anything else because I really just don't. It's a lot of effort.
So it is exactly 6 months till Christmas. So we have 6 months. The countdown is on.
Were you a preemie?
No way. But just use cottage cheese, eggs, and seasoning. Used a pan for pizza crust last night. It came out good. I was like, okay, how can I flavor it? And I was like, I've got these mushroom keto chow packets that I don't know what to do with.
Because he doesn't like mushrooms.
It didn't taste bad. It tasted fine, but it was like I ended up turning it into like pizza. I was like, I didn't know what else to do with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not. I don't think it's going to work well for sandwiches. I mean, I just don't know. So I mean, I've got a couple things of ricotta cheese that I'm going to try to make ricotta. Like ricotta flatbread. I think it's a more dense cheese, so I think it will kind of lend itself better, a little more robust. You know,
my one of my favorite cheeses is mascarpone. If you haven't had it, it's a dessert cheese. It is delicious. It's what they use sometimes to fill cannolis, depending on where you go. Yeah.
It's better than cream. It's like a more desserty cream cheese.
Oh, it's just mwah, amazing. Amazing.
Sherry on a low carb journey is here. Hello, Sherry.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's see. Sean says, would always take them to the place that would embarrass them the most. Singing, clapping, making a big deal.
My kids would refuse to go if that's what we did.
Yeah.
So it's a no. Nah, just whatever. We just enjoy being around them. I prefer when they like to have dinners at home because usually after dinner, then we'll play games. And we're very much a game family. We love to play categories or Wizard, the card game. The boys like to play Rummy Cube. We like the boys like to play Uno.
Yeah.
So we're very much a game playing family. So if ideally they like to eat dinner at home, then we get to play games. But if they want to go out, then we go out.
Guess there's some buffering going on. I don't know. It was storming a little bit ago here, so
Yeah, hopefully it's all.
it doesn't show on my end. Usually it'll
My
show
nose is
me
itchy.
it'll show me on the screen, but it's not showing me that.
My nose is itchy. That means somebody's talking smack about me.
He says, one year my niece said, Grandpa, I want XYZ for Christmas. To which he replied, okay, so what are you getting Jesus on your birthday? Hey. And Lynn says, I finally made it to Avon Costco and was just sure I'd see you, but I didn't. Disappointing.
Aw.
I'm there a lot.
He is there a lot. A lot. Oh, so one of the YouTubers I watch went to Costco and there are these Department 56 Disney Halloween houses.
Yeah, they're $89
Yeah,
each.
you showed me
Yeah.
pictures of them too. I kind of want to go look at them. I don't think I want to spend that much on them, but I
They had
want
a house,
to.
and then they had a pirate ship.
I want to look
The
at
pirate
them.
ship moves. It's pretty cool.
I want to look at
Maybe we
them.
go tomorrow and take the girl, get samples.
I don't think I want to spend that kind of money on them, but I want to look at them.
I could bring the mushrooms. I have 2 more mushrooms.
I think you just got to look through what you do have.
I don't. I want some pecan sticky bun. If
You
you
got
have
to
some of those.
decide what you don't want. what you
Anybody
know
with
you're not
pecan
gonna
sticky
use.
bun who doesn't like it, I'm always willing to take that.
You got to figure out what you know you're not going to use.
Yeah, I need to look through and see what I'm not, because I've got a bunch that I may not use. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Buffering sounds like something I did in the gym earlier today.
What are these psycho cats doing? There's a constant barrage of meows and like happening in the other room. I don't know what they're doing.
Because they know we're talking and they're trying to act out for company.
Of course, they're being insane. Anywho.
Jen says that she got a big outdoor Jenga and Charlie needs a ladder to play.
Ooh, that sounds
Charlie is pretty, Charlie's not that tall, but he's not that short. I'm just kidding. The different Charlie. Her granddaughter's name is Charlie.
I was like, wait, huh? That's not right.
We were buffering there too. Buffer everywhere. Buff.
Not buffing.
Oh, like Jimmy buffing.
I can't. What do you want?
I thought your nose itching meant you were going to get into a fight. That's why she's always yelling at me.
Oh, I was always told that if your nose itches, somebody's talking smack about you. If your left hand itches, you're going to lose money. If your right hand itches, you're going to get money. But I don't know if any of that.
I want to try a grape. And the last time I saw anybody had some grape, they brought it directly to Joe at the meetup we had up northern Indiana. Because grape was one of those one-off flavors they brought out, and I don't think they'll ever bring it back. I don't think. But I don't even know what I would do with it. But
that would be probably a creamy.
Maybe. Or yeah, I just want to try. I just want to try grape.
I don't know what else it would taste good as.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could probably not add butter and just do it with all heavy cream.
Yeah.
And then freeze it, so it'd be more like a popsicle almost.
Maybe.
Like a grape creamsicle.
Andy says she'll check her stash. Let's see. Hungry He says, I like the keto chocolate pecan sticky bun, but I may be convinced to part with it. Let's see.
What would you do?
I only have a 6-foot ladder. And Andy said, or no, Lynn says, I like you a lot, Dustin, but I'm not parting with my pecan sticky bun. Hoarding what I have.
That's fair. Ooh, she would trade it for potato. I don't know how I feel about letting you get rid of the potato.
Well, I mean, how many packets do you have?
I wouldn't let you get rid of a mushroom.
Well, I was going
because you don't like that.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to part with it since I know you won't eat it. But I like the potato.
Yeah, we like the potato.
We'll think about it.
Because right now I think we have.
I get no benefit from the pecan sticky bun.
I know.
Like, let's be fair.
Yeah.
I don't like the shakes and I don't eat ice cream. So when he makes it in other stuff, then I benefit from it. But the other things I really don't benefit from. So
Shauna says, I have pecan sticky bun reserved to make Shander fudge to send home from KPL.
See, I would like that. If you make things with it, that benefits me. And I appreciate you thinking about me. Thank you.
Let's see. Jen says, my nose itched the first 64 years of my life. I'm not interesting enough to be talked about like that much.
It could also mean
we talk about you all the time. You should
also,
hear the stuff we say.
It could also mean allergies.
That too.
I mean, just saying.
Or little. Do you go skiing? You on those slopes?
Little white nasal dust. What?
Little candy is dandy. I don't know. We're gonna get shut down.
The fun thing is that neither of us know anything about it.
I have never tried it.
Nope.
I'm afraid to.
Never. I did have a friend that
Andy only has one. Maybe we can part with one.
Yeah. I did have a friend that did the nose candy, and she had explained to me that she could never do it again because she loved it. I was like,
I'm cheap.
I'm good.
I'm good with ice cream.
You know what?
My addiction is food.
I am down for that. My addiction is also food.
Because I know that there's not going to be, food as an addiction is a long-term thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to go on a one-night bender, most likely eating like fudge and like cookie dough and stuff and then not wake up the next day. You know what I mean?
I'm sure there are people who do, but
I'm just saying, like, that's a long road. I've been down that road before, and I have a lot better control now.
I still have not convinced myself that I'm never going to have the opportunity to try that again, type of thing. You know what I mean? How people are like, oh, I can only take one bite because I know I'll have the opportunity to eat it again. In my mind, it's like, no, that is the last whatever on earth, and I must eat it all. I still have that mindset.
My problem is new things come out that I never got to try in the first place. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's good.
That doesn't bother me.
I mean, like new Dorito flavors, or like when they came out with the hot mustard Doritos.
There are very few things that.
Dear Porking Good Pork Rinds, you are a channel member of this channel.
And we appreciate it.
We appreciate you so very much. But please, hot mustard. I don't care what it doesn't matter.
Oh.
I'll buy you whatever flavor you like.
Although that butterscotch, freaking slam.
Our Walmart,
I will knock him down to take it away from him.
Our Walmart now carries Porking Good Pork Rinds, and they have two of the sweet flavors. They have the Chur Wow, which is more like Chur.
It needs a little work.
It does.
That's
it's not good.
It's not bad.
It's just not
what
I reach
meh.
for. Yeah.
In comparison to your other sweet flavors, the cinnamon one is meh. But that butterscotch, that butterscotch.
Yeah, the butterscotch, and I do enjoy the apple cinnamon one.
The apple cinnamon one too. Yeah.
And they've got at ours. They've got
the birthday cake. They don't have that one.
They don't have the. I'm not the birthday cake.
It was okay.
Yeah, but they've got sour cream and onion.
Like it.
And they've got like the X hot one or whatever the really hot one is. I didn't buy that one. And they have the salt and vinegar, the one that she probably likes better.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'll let it happen. But yeah, you want hot mustard flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I want something good. I don't know what it is, but I want something good. Just saying.
Let's see. He says, I thought that if your ears are burning, it means someone is talking about you.
I've never experienced my ears burning. Never
I
once.
have. I've had it. I'm like, oh, weird.
Mm.
Jen says, what's the house limit on this game? I have perfect keto black cherry. Well, I'm like, we can work something out, baby.
Oh, God love you.
Someone has to.
Somebody does. I don't know.
And I've heard this too. He's not really a fan of it, but he just like the way it smells.
Nice.
Food is much slower, so it's like, if you do have a pizza or something like that, it's not going to be the end of the world for most people.
I mean, you have to be to a point where it is, but not all of us.
Hello, my name is Sean, and I'm a foodaholic. I agree with you.
Me too. Welcome to the club.
Yes.
We appreciate your attendance.
I wonder if we can abstain for long enough to get those little coins, if you could use that to buy food.
Yeah, I still haven't convinced myself that there's more food at the end of the day. In my mind, what's on my plate goes into my body. Period. It's there. Otherwise, it's going to be thrown in the garbage. And who does that? Who throws food in the garbage?
We do sometimes.
It's very rare.
Like those chicken patties that we had last night. I threw those in the garbage.
Those are not good.
Yeah, they weren't that great. Shauna says, Dustin does Roger Rabbit. Please. I love that movie. That took moving like heaven and hell to make that movie work, because there was so many IPs all in one movie.
Yeah.
So it was like not just Disney, it was Warner Brother, it was all of them all together. That was almost an impossibility to make that movie. It was a good movie. They're supposed to make a sequel.
And I loved what's his name as the bad guy.
Oh yeah.
And I can't.
But that's like,
Christopher Lloyd.
But that was like one of the most traumatic scenes in a movie.
Oh my Lord, that was horrible. Oh.
If you know, you know. Have you seen that movie?
Was like, oh.
Where he shows what the dip can do? That is like traumatic.
That was awful. And I
know it was still a cartoon, but
I still loved it.
Really? And it's a wonder I'm well adjusted today.
Yeah. After seeing that.
Stacy goes, Googled, yuck. She's gotten old.
We just think it's funny. Yeah. I'm old too. Oh, we're not adventurous people. That's not our thing, but it is funny.
Pork and good butterscotch. It is so good.
Oh, so good. You would never think that sweet pork rinds are good.
Right?
They are delicious.
And the weird thing is they tried putting them out with like a sucralose at first when they first launched them, and they for whatever reason, there's something weird when it comes to companies that make meat products like pork rinds and utilizing artificial sweeteners. However,
there's some weird law.
It's kind of like one of those things, like it's just something that they don't do. It's like, what's that, the practice thing? Like,
oh, you mean
where it's just like a practice that they don't do. Not really a law, it's just kind of like a thing.
It's not considered generally regarded as safe.
Right. Yeah.
To use artificial sweeteners in meat.
Weird.
I don't know why.
I need to make a video. I've already started making a video on that. I'll have that out sometime in the near future.
He's got 35.
You have no idea.
Just all half done.
When I've got them all written down too, and I've got them on my Google Drive. The pork and good salted butter is her favorite. That one, okay. That was okay. It just doesn't grab me. Maybe it's not buttery enough.
You're not buttery.
Maybe just dip it in melted butter.
You're not buttery.
Maybe some like garlicky, like garlic butter.
Ooh, garlic ones.
Oh yeah.
There you go, pork and good. There's some fresh new ideas for you.
Stacy said the same thing. That the salted butter is their favorite. I'm just. Maybe it needs to be like maybe dipped in garlic butter, so you can hear, like when you dip it in, you hear that pop and crack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chris is here. How are you loving the freedom and doing your own thing life? I need to know. How are you loving it? Da 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 da. I'm loving it.
Hashtag sued by McDonald's. Anyway.
I mean, I sang it so bad they probably wouldn't have a leg to stand on.
That's true.
Let's see. Let's see. It's all the way they were raised, all the starving kids in Africa and all. Oh, yeah.
Actually, I was the youngest of 5. So if you didn't clear your plate and clear it fast, somebody else was going to eat the food right off your plate. There wasn't going to be more. Mom made a finite amount of food and you ate what was served. And if you did anything to make her angry before dinner,
Doesn't take much.
you didn't eat. So it was like, you eat what's there on your plate. Like, you didn't add salt to her food before tasting it, or she would just lose it. And you never said you didn't like what she made. You just ate it and you shut up, because there was nothing else being served and there was a finite amount of food, and inevitably somebody always had at least one friend over. So every night it's the exact same amount of food regardless of how many people show up for dinner.
That would drive me nuts.
So
I've always been the opposite. My mom always had the mindset of cook for an army even if nobody shows up.
Yeah.
So, and that's, I mean, and you know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm the same. It's just the two of us most of the time, and I'm still cooking
enough
4
food
steaks
for
or whatever, you know.
13 people. Yeah. And
I get belted if I said, "Well, let them eat it."
yeah. It was not dinner time was all business at my house when I was a kid.
The real joke is 6 servings and the dessert flavors. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like,
oh no, it's
no.
one bag.
It's one bag, one serving.
One bag, one serving. If you didn't want me to eat it all at once, you would have put it in different bags.
Well, there is a pizza flavor, isn't there? I think there's a pizza
flavor,
but we don't have access to it just yet.
Yeah.
And let's see, it's my popcorn. I think maybe it needs to be more buttery. It just tasted like a plain pork rind to me.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. Oh, I love beep.
Yeah.
Finally get Thor to settle down and sit with me for the beep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my man, you got to get running. There's no way for me to get
Chris. Uh-oh.
Sorry, cat.
Oh my goodness. And they're on. No, I think that was it.
He's wrapped in the cord. Hang on.
Hold on.
Technical difficulties.
The cat is in the cord. And I think he's unplugged it, maybe.
Did he?
I think so. Something else unplugged. I found it.
There it is. You got it?
Yeah. Fucking butthead.
And we're back.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Uh-oh. Did it break the camera?
I don't think it broke the camera. I'll just have to go into the settings here.
There it is.
That's not it. Hold on. Hold on, everybody.
It's working.
That's not the right camera.
Oh, well, what do you mean? Is it not all on the same camera?
There's a camera here too. That's the problem. There we go.
The poor cat got caught in the cord and unplugged everything all at once, and he was stuck in. Oh no, I don't have my thing. My butt was talking.
All right, now can you hear us? Can you see us?
Are we back in business?
But Chris said more than you could put into words. I love that. Making the dream work.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Right there.
All right. The rule is if its packaging is not a resealable, then it's a single serving. 100%.
Thor is back again to try to cause more trouble because once is not enough.
Funny, you can tell by how old someone is by the country those kids were starving in. For us, it was China.
Right?
Earthquake!
Cat quake.
Cat just hitting cords.
I felt bad for him. He was all wrapped up in it. He was hanging there by
Yeah.
the cord.
Pork and Good does have a pizza flavor. I was sad that the bag went stale, even though we never opened it.
Oh,
Well, I think they're made in Wisconsin. The company's in Wisconsin, so we do get a chance to get up there every once in a while, and they have them in stores up there. But now they're in Walmarts.
yeah. Well, at least our Walmart.
In our Walmart. If you're not lucky enough to have it in your Walmart, let us know, and you can order them from us. We do have a link.
We do have a link. Linkity linkity. Link.
Restarted it. There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I
There's a giant spider on your ceiling. Run. We're gonna bring it to your house.
He's still purring, even though he got caught in the cords and just had some minor trauma.
That's all we do, Chris. That's all we do. We are fools.
We just come here and be ourselves. It is what it is.
Yes. Well, now he's over here trying to lick on me. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not sorry.
He's traumatized.
He's not.
He is. The computer tried to attack him.
Yeah. His claws are sharp.
Those are love claws. I would like them more if they didn't shed.
Thank you. Thank you. Pull up shorties here. Good. Running into your live stream. Much success, my guy. Looking well. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for being here.
You just missed a whole.
Yeah. The camera goes.
Everything going down because the cat got wrapped up in a cable.
Yeah. I mean, we're here to have fun, be informative, inspirational to a degree. I mean,
the reality, this is us.
This is who we are.
We don't do any better or any worse. This is about us.
We don't know how to be anybody else. Yeah.
It'd be fun sometimes if you could just intermittently, if we could be somebody else, but.
Can we be Disney pass holders? Can we be those people?
I want to be those people. Can we be the kind of people that can just take off and go somewhere?
We are those people, but we're bound by a little one.
Yeah, but be those kind of people who can afford to go and take off somewhere.
Oh.
We have the time.
Yeah.
We just don't have the money.
Yeah. He says, I've been accused of acting a fool, but I assure you that it is not an act.
Right?
Yes.
What is that saying that people can think you're a fool, don't open your mouth and prove it?
Right. Or open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Correct. That's what we do. We want you to make sure you know what you're getting into.
Yeah. I've drawn a tarot card maybe 7 times in my life. I didn't know you could draw. Every single time the card was a fool. You keep drawing it. What do you think that means? I don't know what the cards in tarot. I've never had a tarot reading.
I used to have a deck of tarot cards, and I felt like I remembered them at the time what they did, but
There's
it never really.
Cups. I don't know what those are.
It never really meant much to me. I just like the artwork on it.
And Chris says, "Don't be anybody else. The world would be very sad without y'all, even for a minute."
Oh, I would be sad. I would be mad probably first, but then I would be sad.
I don't want to be anybody else. I like us.
I like us.
We've got a good low drama life. It's never drama free. There's always, but our drama is like getting a call at 11 o'clock at night or 10:30 at night that your son has locked his keys in the car on the other side of town.
Yeah.
A 30-minute drive. You just hop in the car and go.
We have the extra key. It's no big deal.
We keep the extra key at our house because things like this happen.
Because they're all special.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't mean this to be mean, but our kids are super intelligent, but they're dumb too. And I don't know. You know what I mean? They can figure stuff out unless it's something easy.
Oh, they can do really complicated crap.
They can do
really hard stuff. The middle one knows everything there is to know about Peruvian politics. Who else does? Anyway, so they are really intelligent, hyper intelligent on very specific, very unique things, but common sense. It ain't that common. I'm just saying.
They're so smart, but dumb. And I mean, I'm the same way. I'm super intelligent about at least one, maybe 1.5 things.
Yeah, they are a little special.
Stacey said we come here to watch because you are you.
Well, thanks. We're glad somebody finds us entertaining. Otherwise, we'd probably still just sit here and talk.
I mean, I think we're entertained. I think we're entertaining. I would watch us if it wasn't us.
My favorite is when you laugh at me because I laugh at myself.
So, like yesterday when my brother was here, my brother came over to hang out, and I cooked dinner for us, and then he rode with me all the way to the other side of town to go unlock the car, and then hung out at Culver's, and the kid bought me some ice cream for my birthday. I mean, that's what it was. And she was complaining about the air conditioning or the AC being cold. So she's like, well, what's it set at? I'm like, I don't know. I don't touch it. Unless she tells me to touch it, I touch it in front of her. I don't bother it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, it's set at 68. Why is it set at 68? I was like, okay. So I was like, she's like, put it up a degree. And I'm like, okay. So I put it to 69. 69. Anyway, so I put it on 69. And then in the middle of the night, she goes, tomorrow go and put it back down to 68.
Well, it got hot.
I told you. That's what it's just. No. I'm like,
okay. So our bedroom has bad circulation of air. We are either boiling hot or freezing cold, and there's no in between.
I have a fan. So, we have a ceiling fan and a box fan. That box fan puts in work. I'm tired, boss.
In the middle of winter, our room is like ice.
And sometimes we'll open the window in winter time too. For some reason, it just gets. You tell me to do it. Anyway,
and in the summer, even though the air is running full blast, our room is hot. So, like, obviously something is wrong up there. Whatever, it is what it is. But the rest of the house is so cold. Obviously, I wear hoodies all year. And I've got like long pants and hoodies, and I'm freezing to death in the middle of summer because the air is so strong everywhere else but our bedroom. And there's no fix. I've fiddled with vents, all the things. It just is.
Just like the other day, my brother had my brother utilizes us to order stuff from Amazon. No big deal. He doesn't have a Prime account. We do. He sends me text messages. When can this be here? Can it be here tomorrow? I'm like, I don't know. Let me look. So I go in, I look, I order it. He then sends me the money. Mm-hmm. And then I go and I Zelle her the money back to her account. And she goes, and she's like, I didn't even know you had Zelle.
Okay. You know, I was tired. I had worked. He's done this several times. I should know he has Zelle.
I have Zelled her, like, because every time I got paid from doing DoorDash, I would Zelle her the money.
I just, so he sends me this meme about somebody should be recording.
One of us has to record.
It's never me. I'm never going to remember. There's too much other crap in here.
I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, people like me. Daily, exactly. And then there's daily affirmations with Stuart Smalley.
Yeah.
Yes. For $24.95 a minute, I will call you and I will talk to you like this and make sure you go to sleep or whatever it is that you need. Lower your blood pressure, whatever it is you need. I will talk to you just like this, but it will cost you.
Oh.
I'm beginning to think your kids sit back drinking beer. Well, they don't drink, thankfully, at least not much. Betting that they can get you to hop up out of bed and race across town for whatever they do.
Oh, I'm sure they take bets. I'm sure they're taking bets. The beer, probably not so much, but definitely taking bets. Not that they never drink, but they just are like us and just kind of rarely drink.
Stacy says, my drama today was falling down on a flooded sidewalk curb.
Oh my God. Stacy, you need a bubble. You are not allowed out.
She said having to crawl 8 to 10 feet to hit on a window to get help. I had to have my cash replaced.
Oh, that's it.
You're grounded.
I've got 2 rolls of bubble wrap. You're in. Mm-hmm. We're getting you wrapped up.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. That sucks so bad.
I remember one time, so the apartments that I grew up in, the landing was tile and the stairs were covered like that thick rubber, like
Mhm.
that thick tractiony rubber. And for whatever reason, it was damp. Even though it was an inside hallway, I took a step and my foot slipped out and I fell down like, the stairs were like this. And I like on my back.
Mm.
And I'm like, it knocked all the wind out of me. So I'm climbing up like a few stairs, crawling across, and I'm like tapping on the door. And my grandma thankfully heard me and opened the door. I'm like, she thought I was dead,
Well, Grandma thought you were dead a lot.
Yeah. And I'm just like, and finally I caught my breath. Oh, I stayed home from school that day, but that was terrifying. I don't, bubble wrap for
We're gonna
you,
bubble wrap you. That's just it. I mean,
magnetic shoes,
that may be it too.
make you stick to the earth.
You gotta get her those like snowshoes that have like the metal cleats just to make sure you don't fall.
And then Jen says that there's a 5-degree difference between the core of her house and her bedroom. I need an inline boosters to push the air further.
See,
I mean, you don't have animals. You could totally like if we didn't have animals that drove us nuts at night.
we just leave the
The door-
bedroom door open
Yeah,
and put a fan in the door. That's what we used to do.
yeah,
But the cats will run across your legs in the middle of the
or your
night
face.
or your face, and they'll bite your toes if you move them. So we decided we were done with that. So they have not been able to come into the bedroom for at least 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, no cats in the bedroom.
because Tigger used to be in the bedroom in and out, and it was like,
Yeah. Well, he would nest in my hair, which was fine until I moved in my sleep. Like if I turned my head at all, then I would get a claw to the forehead, reminding me that I needed to be still because that was his bed. So, yeah, no cats in the bedroom anymore.
Jen says, "That's it, Stacy. You have to move in with me so I can keep you out of trouble."
That
Yeah,
might be
she
it.
has the ramp and everything.
Yeah.
Stacy said that she did get her hair cut first. Sad thing, a man walking into the bar next door just looked at his old lady crawling in the. Oh, let's see. Looked at an old lady crawling on the rain. Oh,
That guy needed to be struck by
I would have
lightning.
picked you up and
He probably thought you'd gone to the bar first.
maybe
Anywho, that sucks. I'm sorry, Stacy.
got confirmed that after I hit my toes last Wednesday, big toe is broken. It's taped now. All shoes hurt.
Yeah. Get
Oh,
some soft slippers that have hard soles so then you can wear them to work and nobody will really notice.
let's see. I hate fans. I have baby fine hair that constantly. Well, that's okay. TMI time. I have to cover up all the way around to my neck because my neck and back hair wave in the fan and tickle my head. It just tickles me, and I'm like,
It grabs him.
it just my back hair blows in the wind. So if you've ever found me attractive, ruin that. And if that's your thing,
ew. I understand the hair thing because my hair has gotten long again. I need to have my daughter whack off about 4 inches of my hair.
phrasing.
But I've been having to wear my hair up in a bun when I sleep because it's choking me at night. But I don't really like a fan.
Shauna says she has a pedestal fan, a window AC, and a chili pad for the bed that is currently set on low for the duration of the summer, 62 degrees. I kind of want one of those. I know they're expensive, but they've got these pad things that go on your mattress that like Marquez and KBHD and Joe Rogan and everybody talk about. They have them. They're called 8 Sleeps or whatever.
Right.
And they're like $3,000 or $4,000. They go on top of your mattress, and then they like completely control how well the temperature is. And I'm like, oh, it'd be nice just roll over and have a consistently cold bed.
No.
Oh, and you could. Well, yours would be hot.
Mine would be on fire. And I like to be warm when I sleep, but I don't want the room to be warm when I sleep. I don't know if that makes sense. I have a heated blanket. I use it most of the year. But I don't want the room to be warm. I want the air to be cool when I breathe. I don't want to wake up sweaty, but I don't want my bed to be cold. I want it to be warm.
I do like when I sleep with the CPAP. Especially in the wintertime, you cover your body with nothing sticking out. And then the hose leaves out of the blanket, and I'm breathing in cool night air. Like, cool night air is curious.
You need to
Let's see.
wash out your CPAP.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wow. From how it sounded, I thought it was broken. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I ever tell them your broken toe story?
Probably. I know I told Shauna about it.
Okay. So here's the broken toe story.
They have a great payment plans for them. I'm sure they do, but no one's going to be paying those payment plans, so it doesn't work for me. Anyway, go ahead.
So we were upstairs in our bedroom.
So it was just after the pandemic had just kind of kicked off, and I was working remote. It was very early on in the whole thing, and I was in my office working, and then I was like, I got to go to the bathroom. So the bathroom is in our bedroom. So I go out of my office into our bedroom. She's in the bedroom on the phone with her friend. Right. And as I'm walking into the bedroom.
So I'm a nurse, and my best friend runs an urgent care. Okay. That she's a manager of an urgent care. So we're both medical people. Okay. He comes into the bedroom, and I don't know how, but somehow he stepped and got his foot caught in his toe caught in the weave of a laundry basket. So you know how they're like open weave. He got his toe caught in it, and he didn't stop stepping. He kept
because I didn't realize it until I had pulled really hard.
And the toe, he set it down. He's like, ah. And I look, and the toe is literally like sticking out sideways, like
just like this.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be here. It was
his toe is like all the way out and like kind of backwards. And he's like, he comes into the bathroom to show me, and I start laughing hysterically. It looks horrible. It's like instantly black, and it's just sticking all the way off of his foot. It looks just the worst.
Couldn't have any sympathy because she was laughing too hard. She probably dribbled.
I was crying. I was laughing so hard. Anyway, and he goes, it hurts. And I was like, well, shit, yeah, it does. You broke your toe. And he goes, well, should I go get x-rays? And my best friend is on speaker, and she goes, yeah, once you drive on out to see me, I'll charge you $3,000 and then tape it to the one next to it. Like,
you guys are jerks.
So hard, and I still laugh so hard thinking about it. I shoved it back into place and taped it together, and all the while he's like, ow, it hurts. I know it hurts, but I can't help but giggle. I just can't. It's, if you had seen it, you'd have been like, oh my God, that should never look like that ever.
It's like the other day I posted a thing on my Facebook. I was like, what brings you joy? My pain brings her joy. That's what brings her joy. The pain that I feel inside.
Internal pain. Body pain, maybe. Not internal pain. Anyway, it was fun. Yes, it was fun. I just remember going, yeah, come see me. I'll charge you $3,000 and then take it to the one next to it.
As a kid, we would take a piece of plywood and put it on a cinder block. One person would stand on the down end and someone would jump on the other end.
Oh, and you go flying.
The good old days when people didn't care about anything. You're like, yeah, I'll catch the lawn dart.
Right. I still remember being pushed down a hill on my first bike that my brother built from the junkyard. It was like, good luck. No pads, no helmet. Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, pads, helmets. I don't even think I got a helmet. By the time helmets were a thing for us, we're like, well, I mean, we've made it this far.
By the time helmets were a thing, everybody was being picked on for being the kid that needed a helmet.
Right.
Like, it wasn't a thing.
It had become something that was, not a great thing for you.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now,
thank you, Shauna. I appreciate you.
I do know that it is painful, and I do.
It was funny. I was laughing and upset at the same time.
Sometimes I was raised on America's Funniest Home Videos. So
me too.
I see these things and I have to giggle. I can't help it.
We were raised on all kinds. It's like, building ramps and jumping bikes and,
Yeah.
elbows, scraped elbows and all that stuff.
I remember getting gravel picked out of my thigh when I was a kid for wiping out on my bike.
Sean says, my cousin went to jump on it. My foot was under the board.
Ooh.
Ooh, light as a
Ow.
feather, stiff as a board.
Yeah.
Jen says that I was a very klutzy kid. Every time I injured myself, my sister would laugh hysterically. Now her warped sense of humor has rubbed off on me.
See, my whole family's the same way. We would do stuff, somebody would get hurt, and we would just laugh. Like, you just didn't laugh when it was mom and dad because they would get real angry.
Well, that was like one of the big things between me and the kids. When I became part of the family, I would joke and they just didn't have the same sense of humor that I grew up with. Like, me and my friends, all we did was talk trash about each other all day and laugh and laugh. I mean, you know what I mean? It was like, and if you couldn't come up with something funny that day, well, it just wasn't your day.
See, and I didn't do that with the kids because I taught them that they need to not be mean to each other. Because again, I repeat to them even now, one day I will be gone and you will have only each other to rely on. So you have to be friends.
Well, it's like even now with my brother Brandon, like, it's hard for me to tell if he's joking sometimes, but then like he'll say, oh, he said something last night that was amazing. And I can't remember what it was, but it was like, because I had said something, I expected him to have some kind of snarky response, but he made a joke. And I was like proud of him, and like, oh, we get there to pick up, we go give the key to the boy. And I'm like looking in the car, trying to see if he's in the car. And Brandon and my brother goes, he's not going to be in the car, dum-dum. He can't get into his car.
Called me. His brother called me to tell me. Guess what this retard did?
And I'm laughing. And then I go over and he met Lauren for the first time.
Our son's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But the funny thing was when you had said something about leaving me and your brother together, and I was like, he would hate me.
Oh yeah.
He already thinks I'm the meanest thing there ever was. He honestly thinks I'm the Wicked Witch of the West. So,
I mean, is he wrong?
He couldn't stand to be around me. And I wouldn't want to because I would feel like I was making him cry all the time. I don't know how not to be me.
That's why we're here. To be us for you.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. It's been an hour. I think that's about enough for tonight. It's my birthday. I think I want to watch a movie. I think we're going to go pick up some food.
Right.
Kind of want to watch Beekeeper. I know it's not that great, but it's a Jason Statham movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. All Jason Statham movies are about the same.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that shared your night with me on my special night.
It does make him feel really special.
It really does.
Like I said, he used to take a birthday week. So
I'm glad that you're all here with me tonight, all of you hanging out. I feel the love. Can you feel my glove tonight?
Your glove.
Yeah, you'll feel this glove.
No, don't.
All the wonderful people who are members, subscribed, and hang out with us and put up with us.
Those of you who are willing to come back every Tuesday.
Right? Birthday spankings, if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Well, not me. I'm going to spanking her.
That's not how this works.
Oh, yeah. But we love you guys. Thank you so much again for spending your night with us. I truly feel loved.
Yes.
And we'll see you next Tuesday. I'll be back Sunday. I'll see some of you in person on Saturday. And with that, we bid you a fond farewell.
Good night, everybody.